Good morning, friends. I am so excited to be with you this early Sunday morning. It has been a while since we've been together in this way, and I have missed it every bit as much as I needed a break from it. Summer is beginning to conclude, and I hope that you have found some time for rest this summer. I know that's not always easy. And I'm pretty sure that the last time I talked to you all during this time, we were pretty convinced that this whole pandemic thing was done. And here we are experiencing another wave, perhaps the worst wave we've seen so far. And I can't help but think that, like me, you are experiencing exhaustion from all of this virus stuff. Pandemic stuff. No doubt there are other things in your life that are also wearing on you, because that's how life is. I was walking over here to the beach in the dark, obviously, because the sun wasn't up yet, and the grief and despair of this season of life, for me particularly, was very palpable. And somehow, as I sit here with the sun beginning to creep over the horizon behind me, it's a little less so. The circumstances have not changed dramatically in the last 20 minutes, but my position and perspective has some. We all go through storms, and globally we are experiencing a pretty long-lasting storm together. And then each of us individually have our personal storms in addition. And there's a thing I like to do to help me couch the experiences. I do this thing where I tell myself, this is the part of the story where the girl is sad. This is the part of the story where the girl is anxious. This is the part of the story where there seems like there's no hope. And what it does for me in calling it a part of the story is it reminds me that this is not the whole story. The storm doesn't last forever. That's just not how it works. It does seem to be dragging on and on. Inevitably, it seems to drag on and on. But nonetheless, it doesn't last forever. I also have the image of sort of jumping into the waves, into the water, and sort of plunging down to the bottom, that, you almost have to sink down to the bottom, so that you can push off the firm, solid ground there at the bottom and thrust yourself back towards the surface. So I don't know. Are we still sinking? Have we found that firm, solid foundation that we can kick off of and begin frantically thrusting back towards the surface? I'm not sure, unfortunately. Until you get to the next chapter, you don't know how this one ends. What I do know is that when I can't see my own progress, I can look to those around me that love me, and they tell me, Katie, I can see the footsteps behind you. Even when you can't. So, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever your dark night of the soul is, the night doesn't last forever, the storm doesn't last forever. However deep you're sinking, know that your feet are soon to find solid ground that you can push off of and kick your way back to the surface. And look to those around you who love you, because even when you can't see your progress, they can. I have found that when I can't believe in myself, there are others who can. When I can't remember who I am, I can ask those who know and love me. So I hope that you will find some hope, however dark your night is, and know that this is just a chapter. This is not the whole story. It's the lie that whispers quietly to us, is that this is how it's going to be forever. When you're sad, when you're depressed, when you're in chaos or trauma, it's one of the lies that those events tell us, is that there's no way out and that it will be forever. But that's just a lie. I'll leave you with a few minutes of the sunrise here. I invite you to take some slow, deep breaths and remember who you are. And maybe you can't see the footsteps behind you that show that you've made progress, but they're there. Grace and peace, my friends. I look forward to seeing you again next sunrise, next Sunday, and every Sunday after. And keep an eye on Facebook, because we're going to try to create some events in person, socially distanced and outside, that will allow us to gather together safely. Grace and peace.